Yo, what's good? What's good? Tonight is Friday. It's Friday night. Thank God it's Friday. I'm lit. I was drinking. I was doing a little smoking before I hopped up on here. So, if I'm a little blazed, I'm a little glazed, and yeah, that's what it's gonna be. That's just what it's gonna be like. But y'all, Lil Wayne, my nigga, Lil Wayne, my homie, my guy. Not like I know the nigga, but I'm a fan, and I've been a fan since I was a young boy. He's responded. He's hurt. He is broken. He is upset. He feels he should have never been entitled. But he is grateful for the fans. And yeah, man. Yeah. Megan Thee Stallion got some more music coming out. She got some new music coming out. She's having an Act 2 come out to her album that she's recently put out. We done went from a butterfly to a snake. Wait, a snake to a butterfly. I told you I'm a little lit. But, yeah, the whole VMA viewership debacle and whatnot. Apparently, Megan done, it came out and she didn't have more views this year. It's been up like 30-40%, some old shit like that. Cardi B done had her baby. Yeah, Cardi B done had the baby. I'm like, wow, like that was so fast. And Justin Timberlake's drunk ass, and I know I probably shouldn't be talking, but his drunk ass then came out and gave a public statement as far as pertaining to his DUI and whatnot. So, yeah, we about to get into all of that. So, let's start with my guy, Lil Wayne, man. Let's get into the video that got everybody talking right now. Here you go right here. Lil Wayne.
First of all, I want to say forgive me for the delay. Just the delay. I want to say I had to get strength. I had to get strength enough to do this without breaking. I must say thank you. I must say thank you to every voice, every opinion, all the care, all the love, and the support out there.
Yeah.
Your words turn into.
You definitely got a lot of support. You definitely got a lot of support. A lot of people came out and support that you should be the performer.
That hurt. Hurt a lot.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm talking about? It hurt a whole lot.
Oh, my God. That's so sad.
I blame myself for not being mentally prepared for a letdown.
That is terrible.
And for just automatically mentally putting myself in that position like somebody told me that was my position. So I blame myself for that.
You got a point. You got a point there. I respect that.
I
respect that.
You know, I thought there was nothing better than that spot.
Yeah, you're right. Nobody never said that it was just going to be guaranteed yours. This was all just what we felt.
A whole lot. But y'all are fucking amazing. It made me feel like shit not getting this opportunity.
Damn, man. Damn, Wayne.
You guys remind me.
Oh my God, y'all, this is
sad.
This is just sad.
And that's an amazing reality. So, like I said, it broke me.
Damn.
And I'm
like, I really feel his pain. Like, do y'all hear like the sadness in this man's voice?
Thanks to all my peers, my friends, my family, my homies on the sports television, everybody repping me. I really appreciate that. I really do. I feel like I let all of y'all down by not getting that opportunity.
No. Oh, no.
I'm working on me. And I'm working. So, thank you.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
My platform in my city. And so it hurt a whole lot.
I know.
But
y'all, you can feel it. You can literally hear
Y'all are fucking amazing. It made me feel like shit not getting this opportunity. And when I felt like shit, you guys reminded me that I ain't shit without y'all. And that's an amazing reality.
Okay, so he's really, really genuine in how he feels in the reaction and the response that the public gave to him not being a performer. You can truly hear how hurt and how sad that he is. The deafness in his voice was just like a broken man. Like he said, he's broken, and he really, I can feel the pain just literally coming through the video and coming through his voice. And it's just sad, man. Like, it's just fucking sad. Like, it's the whole thing was just a whole sad situation. And yeah, this could have been a moment for Wayne. This definitely could have been a moment. And I love how he owned up that he was not entitled to be the headliner of this year just because he's from New Orleans and just because he's Wayne. And he put himself in that mindset. And he's even more let down because when you put yourself in the mindset of, oh, this is yours, and this is yours, and you know it's yours. You know you got that shit in the can. And then you just get let down to this huge degree. It's just really, really sad, man. And I feels like Wayne got on his camera. And this is the first time that I've ever truly seen him bare his soul to that degree. And I respect him for coming on here and just speaking about how he felt, about how it made him feel, about not being a performer. No one's saying that Kendrick Lamar does not deserve to be on the performing in as a headliner, because he does. He does. Kendrick he's the shit, man. Like, ain't nobody gonna take nothing away from Kendrick. Like, Kendrick is the fucking bull. But this just go around, it just was a missed opportunity. And at this point, Wayne even being involved with the Super Bowl is just completely tainted. It's just so much negative energy, and like the whole thing has just left a nasty taste in everybody's mouth about Lil Wayne even performing at this point. So even if they was to try to include him at this point, it wouldn't even look right. It would look like, God damn, y'all felt bad for my nigga Wayne, so y'all just added him to the stage when y'all never really wanted him there. And that, what the fuck would that be? That would just be a huge letdown to the fans and a huge letdown to Lil Wayne himself. He deserves his own headlining. Now, even if they try to give him his own headlining, if he headlines it next year or a few years down the line, people are always going to remember how they did not choose him when they had the Super Bowl in his hometown, and how the public reacted and the big outrage that it caused. And then now with him even responding. So I saw a lot of people reacting online saying that, okay, this is just, at this point, it's going too far. Like, this is just tainting Kendrick Lamar's moment, and this is just watering his moment down. And at this point, and I can see where people is coming from with that. But so what? So what? What are the things that are being said are the things that needed to be said. The way that people came out in support of Wayne, he needed to see that he is still beloved within the hip-hop industry. Now, yeah, you got people saying Wayne ain't relevant no more. Wayne ain't run shit at all. He ain't the one that held shit down in 2024. He hasn't been a representation of 2024. And I think with him speaking out in this video, he even acknowledged that to some degree, because he said he's working on himself. He's working on becoming better. And whatever that could be, far as music-wise, far as contributing to hip-hop-wise, far as his health-wise, or whatever that could be, working on himself, hopefully he is taking care of himself. Overall, it was really, really sad to see him just see a man come up on here and be broken like that. God damn, nobody really, really likes to see that now. we want men to be vulnerable and whatnot, but y'all know we really, it's just, and when we do see it, it just looks really, really sad and just really looks fucked up and whatnot. So overall, man, shout out to Wayne. You know, you should have been a performer, but hopefully, like, we can just support Kendrick Lamar and the energy could hopefully shift at some point and whatnot, because it is just a whole nasty taste in everybody's mouth about Lil Wayne being a performer. And I wouldn't even want that shit if I was Wayne, if they was to try to get that shit to him and whatnot. And as far as Kendrick Lamar, imagine how Kendrick feels in all of this, knowing that he's got to go hit that stage and all of this outrage and whatnot. If I was Kendrick, in a way, like, damn, would I even want to do it too? Now, yeah, he's going to go up there and do it, and I'm sure he's going to go put on an amazing performance. But, yeah, like, you got a huge amount of people that are in support of Wayne being a performer, but you also have a huge amount of people that are in support of Kendrick Lamar being a performer. So, you know, I really didn't like the fact that people was coming out and saying, you know, this is somebody's tweet that they came out with, and they had pretty much said, so Beyonce and Jay-Z can cry about not getting, but Wayne can't be upset about not getting a Super Bowl. And I felt that, because Wayne is entitled to feel how he feels as well. Wayne's feelings matter, and I'm happy that he spoke out, because a lot of celebrities, especially at his degree and at his level, would not have even spoken out. They wouldn't even said nothing. They would have just took it on the chin. And but I'm glad that he sees that he still has the support. Another point that people was making about why should we even care, is because it's a lot of interviews out there where Wayne is not in support of Black Lives. He's pretty much saying, fuck Black Lives Matter, none of that shit matters to me, and I'm a representation of black excellence, and if y'all can't see that Black Lives Matter because I'm a rich nigga, and and this, that, and third. And he also has lyrics within his music and things that are a bit colorist, you know, preference for lighter skin over darker skin, and red bone this and red bone that, and you know, so he has things that he has said that have been not in so support of black people. So there's a lot of people out there saying that why should we even care? And to that I say, hey, everybody's entitled to feel how they feel. And y'all have a big point with that being said, because if he don't give a fuck about us, why should we give a fuck about him not being performed? And why should we give a fuck about how he feel about anything? And he, you know, black man or not, like if a black, you know, all folk ain't kin folk. So if you ain't going to be standing in solidarity with us, why should we just rally around just because, boo-hoo, you ain't get the fucking Super Bowl, but you still rich and your life is still a lot better than a whole lot of other black people within the country and whatnot. So why should we give a fuck, Wayne? Why? And when you throw that in the mix, yes, it can taint things. It taint things for me a little bit. So I completely just separated that and just looked at it just from a straight music perspective. Musically, Wayne has a catalog. People say that he doesn't, but I believe that he does. No, I can't think of any fucking songs off the top of my head, because Wayne got so many goddamn songs and so many things on mixtapes and shit like that. So, yeah. But if you know, you know. Wayne should definitely have his respect, and, you know, I think he should have been on the fucking Super Bowl, that and whatnot. So Nicki Minaj, she also spoke out. She ended up penning a whole letter and commenting on his page. And she ended up saying, oh shit, this was a whole long ass thing, and I ain't about to read this long ass thing. But she pretty much said, this too shall pass, but what you have done for hip hop culture will remain. It will stand the test of time. Many times, our greatest and most dehumanizing test is just a way for God to get the glory. You were simply used in a war of egos, temporary power. Now, every day, these wicked people are spending money to circulate the worst of you. But the Lord will nullify each and say every single attempt. And not only will it return to the sender, not only will it return to the sender, it will be replaced with the best of you. You are human, they are not, and never will be perfect. And when they go out of their way to circulate the worst of human beings, the worst of them shall too. Nikki, you be fucking going up. The worst of them shall be circulated and magnified too. It will be their demise, and the Lord has warned them for this. Nikki. Oh my God. Every time she proud, like Nikki be fucking going, oh, that's my girl. But God damn. We got to bring the Lord into everything. Like, you didn't just crucified a fan and just said, you will suffer to a. Oh man, I get it. I love the energy and I love the support for her brother and for somebody that she loves and respect. That is to be commended and that is to be respected and loved and adored. But goddamn, I ain't gonna lie, it's a bit too fucking much. But yeah, man, I love how Nicki loves Lil Wayne, and That's what Nicki had to say. I'm not about to go deep into all that. That's pretty much what Nicki Minaj had to say about the whole Lil Wayne situation. And shout out to Wayne. You should have been a performer, and it is what it is right now, man. It just, unfortunately, we just gonna have to deal with the fact that Kendrick Lamar is the performer, and we'll see where Kendrick bands to the stage. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar. If you take the whole Lil Wayne factor out of the situation, Kendrick Lamar is a well-deserved performer who does deserve to have the Super Bowl as well. So, y'all saw that Megan Thee Stallion got some new music coming out. Have y'all saw that Megan has some new music coming out? We done went from a snake to a butterfly, people. Now, that last album that Megan came out with, musically, Megan just has not been doing it for me at all. Like, I haven't liked anything, I don't think, since Savage, or when Megan first came out, she was blazing musically. Like, them first two fucking mixtapes, Tina Snow, and I believe that second one was called Heat or some shit like that. Whatever it was fire. The bars was there, the authenticity was there, and then, we got to know Megan for who she is now, and then now we feel the way we feel about her now, and that's just that. But she got some music coming out. Now, she posted that she's going to be having an Act 2 come out to her album.
Megan, Act 2.
Okay. Megan Act 2. This looks better than the first thing. This whole butterfly aesthetic looks much better than the whole snake aesthetic that was going on with the first Act 1 of this, whatever she got going on, album or whatever. But the body is T. The body looks good. And the whole intro music, I liked the more mellow vibe. And hopefully she'll be able to put something that's out that's actually, like, people will like, that'll actually stick. Like, I'ma always say, regardless of how I feel about this girl, I'm not rooting for nothing bad for her whatsoever. I wish her the best. I hope that she can excel in whatever she chooses to excel from. And, when she do some shit that I don't like, I'll talk about the shit that I don't like. And if she do some shit that I do like or whatever, I'll say that I do like it. And as far as this whole butterfly aesthetic, it don't look bad. And if the vibe is going to be that on that more mellow vibe and more cool, chill vibe, and we'll see what the content of the music is with that. Because the content and the music that she's producing is just very repetitive. The bars and the flows in my opinion, have been lacking. And if there has not been not one song that I have just felt like, oh, all right, well, I'll go put this on again, or even if I don't like her or whatnot, but the song was cute. No, none of that. So we'll see what she has more coming up more musically with this Act 2 and whatnot. So the VMA debacle, the VMAs, man. Megan also ended up posting that she ended up upping the VMAs about, 40%? What was it? Yeah. It says the VMAs reaches biggest audience in 4 years. 4 fucking years. They try and put it like Megan is the reason why the VMAs has reached the biggest audience in 4 years. Now, when I did my show yesterday, I spoke on a tweet before the actual report came out. This was the tweet. It said that this year's VMAs averaged 2.1 million total viewers across television networks, down 30% from 2023's ceremony via Deadline. Now that's where this came from. I'm not going to say that this was fake news or whatever, because the source seems to come from Deadline. And the 2.1 million viewers, I believe these were live viewers. Now, when the viewerships came out of this year, here's what it actually was. And this is from Billboard. It says, more than 4 million viewers. MTV reports that combined ratings for the premiere and encore showings were up 8% compared to a year ago, which totaled in 4.09 million versus 3.78 million. Now, if you are combining the ratings versus looking at the live viewings of the ratings, is this really a up? They put it this way. Y'all know she got this whole debacle towards Nicki Minaj, and they've been getting pitted against each other. And this is just the little petty shit that they do to pretty much try to make it seem like Megan is bigger than Nicki. Now, we all know that that's not the case, because Nicki's fucking Nicki Minaj. She's 10 years plus in the game and still selling out arenas and still having songs that chart and songs that stick, and just has a solid fan base that rides in solidarity with her. They have been trying to force Megan Thee Stallion down our throats, no matter how much the public rejects her. She has been finding some type of acceptance and some type of solitude with the Asian community and with the white community. Now, I don't know how genuine it is. It truly just looks like she's just trying to kiss up to them, because all I see is a bunch of pictures and whatnot. But is the things that she's putting out really, really sticking with them? Is the content really, really selling? That's don't really look like it. Because like I said, the song ain't stick. And her last hit was, I want to say Savage, but that's the last song that I like. So that's what I'm going to say. So, yeah, man. They try to be fucking playing, man. I think the whole thing is petty, because Nicki Minaj is just living her fucking life. Here she is in Gag City, Buffalo. This was, last night. She was in Gag City, and, still selling out arenas and still doing her second leg of her sold out World Pink Friday 2 tour. Second leg. It looks like this selling out as well. Look at this video, y'all. Look at this video.
You guys know this one?
It's my song, too. Look at the arena. Look at the crowd. Look at that arena. Look at that arena. Real fans. Sold out. We ain't gotta dim no lights on shit. Nothing. People vibing to fucking Nicki's music. Classic shit. Classic songs that stick. A fucking hit. Right Through Me was that shit. And that ain't even the only fucking song. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nicki got a fucking slew of hits. That's just one of the fucking classics. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Y'all feel what y'all want to feel about all of that. And, yeah, some people are just going to still ride for who they like, regardless. And not look at the facts. And not look at the way that things are really being perceived. And, like, break shit down. Because when people just see that, people just gonna say, oh, y'all hating. And, oh, this, that, and third. Listen, ain't nobody fucking hating. Congratulations on all that girl's success. But can we stop the comparison? Can we stop the pin putting? Can we stop trying to make, like, one is, like, better or bigger than the other when we know who's bigger and who's better? And can we stop trying to force someone down our throats? You know what I'm saying? If the people gonna like it, they gonna like it. If they not gonna give a fuck, they not gonna give a fuck. And that's just that, man. That's just that. Yeah. So, that's what's going on with the girls. That's what's going on with Megan. That's what's going on with Lil Wayne. That's what's going on with Nicki. And, yeah, man, shit is always messy per usual. Hopefully Megan will get the solidarity that she's looking for. Hopefully Lil Wayne will get his flowers at some point, because the Super Bowl just ain't it. Like I said, they try to put Lil Wayne on that stage, it's just not gonna look right. It's gonna look crazy. Like, Wayne, what the fuck you doing on that Super Bowl stage that they played with you? Cardi B done had her baby, y'all. Cardi B done had the baby. Congratulations. Yay. Shout out to Cardi in having a good delivery and having a safe delivery. She looks happy. She looks like she had a good birthing and whatnot. I don't know, but it looks like she had the baby on September 7th, and which was a couple days ago. And we're just now getting some photos and whatnot. Yeah, like, live your life, baby. We don't have to get photos immediately of every little thing. Like, these are sacred moments. These are, like, maternity is a very, very, very serious thing, and pregnancy is just a very complex situation, especially the birthing process and the delivery process. Like, I'm in nursing school right now, so, like, I just got finished with one of my courses that is my maternity course that actually goes in depth with all of that. So I have a newfound respect for women overall. Like, I just cannot believe that this is what you bodies go through, and this is what it takes to get another human into the world. So shout out to women in all overall. And shout out to Cardi B for having a fresh, healthy baby girl. It also looks like Offset was in attendance, and it looks like they had both their kids there. Yeah, switch slidings and whatnot. Niggas be forgetting they in their car. But yeah, man, it looks like they got all their kids there with them, and they look like a big, happy family. And regardless of if they're getting a divorce or not, I'm happy that my nigga Offset was able to come through and able to, like, you know, still show up for his kids. Like, as men, like, regardless of what we go through or what things go through with the family, no, I'm speaking like I'm fucking straight, but I'm still a man. So, yeah, regardless of what we go through with our loved one, still show up and still be there when you are supposed to be there, and, you know, still be the male figure that is necessary and whatnot. So, yeah, shout out to them, man. Shout out to their whole family, and send them well wishes and good praises and, you know, all the love and all to the bundles of joy and whatnot. So, yeah. What else was going on out here? Oh, this was another video of Cardi, of her in the hospital. She looks happy. She looks cute. I guess she got her makeup and hair done and whatnot. for her pregnancy. But yeah, Cardi looks happy. Cardi looks happy. Cardi looks, I have nothing negative to say at whatsoever. We'll speak about things like that if she does something that gets on my damn nerves. But for now, congratulations on your new baby. Yeah. Justin Timberlake drunk ass then took his ass up here and gave this fake ass motherfucking public speech and public fucking announcement in reference to his DUI that he pled guilty to. But, Justin, ain't nobody tell your ass to go drunk driving and whatnot. He looked fraud that night that he came out. And seeing him say up here fucking talk like that, like, how I said that Lil Wayne looked genuine and he looked actually like, like I felt it. I felt it with Lil Wayne. Justin, I ain't feel this shit at all. It looked like a typical fucking white man getting up there and just, they told me to do this, so I'm gonna go do it. But I'm going to the bar right after this, and I got a bitch lined up to go see right after this, or I'm gonna go get drunk and do a little fucking thing right after this. But let me get this shit over with so the public can actually think that I feel bad, but I actually didn't learn a thing. And look at this shit right here. Let me restart this shit. Look at this shit right here. Look at fucking.
I could have made a different decision. But I've had some time to reflect on that.
Excuse me.
And I also understand by, the fact that all of you are here, that I have a platform, you have a platform, we share that platform. And so what I'd like to say to everyone watching and listening, even if you've had one drink.
He sounds irritated.
Don't get behind the wheel of a car. There's so many alternatives. Call a friend. Take an Uber. There's many travel apps. Still, take a taxi. This is a mistake that I made. But I'm hoping that whoever's watching and listening right now can learn from this mistake. I know that I certainly have. And like I said, even one drink, don't get behind the wheel of a car. I also said this in the courtroom before, but I grew up in a small town.
All right. So, I've had enough. We are not about to start the small town and where I grew up and where I fucking come from and why we are not starting the fucking pity party with the white privilege today. No. Justin, you ain't learned a damn thing. There is no sincerity in your voice at all. At all. Now, although you may be saying some of the right things pertaining to take a Uber, take a taxi, there are plenty of ways. Even if you have one drink, don't get behind a car to wheel. I don't know if they wrote that script for you or if you just spoke off the top of your head. But this is the most disingenuous shit that I just saw in quite a while. Quite a while. It's literally typical white man getting up there, doing what they told him to do in order to fake apologize when you really haven't learned anything or you really have not changed your behaviors in any way, shape, or form. Justin about to go have a drink right after he gets the fuck up off the stage. I'm telling you now because this shit stressed him out and he was quite annoyed the entire time that he was speaking. Quite annoyed. And I'm just like, bruh, you the one that took your drunk ass and drive behind the fucking wheel. Ain't nobody tell you to go fuck up like that. Now, I know we all fuck up every now and then. We all, listen. I ain't had no DUIs and whatnot. But I feel as though everybody done been a little fucking buzzed behind the wheel once or twice in their lives. But your ass got caught. And this is typically the attitude of, okay, I got caught. Let's just get this shit over with. And yeah. Gladly nobody got hurt because the DUI and driving drunk is a very serious offense. People can get hurt. People can get killed. if you ain't the fuck careful, and if your ass is a little too fucking tipsy, Mr. fucking Timberlake. So yeah, that's what he had to say. And like I said, I don't believe shit coming out his goddamn mouth. That nigga about to go have a drink right after this and go fuck somebody and probably go and drive drunk again and just try to not get caught. Okay? That's what the fuck's gonna go down with that. Okay, Mr. Timberlake, I've had enough. Let's get the white man off the screen. I really, really do like Justin. He has good music, but like, yeah, it's typical fucking white privilege, and sometimes that can just really, really be annoying. So, yeah, that's what I got for y'all this Friday night. I'm actually probably about to go hit the streets. I just wanted to come hop up on here and have a good little time with y'all before I go outside for my little outings. I'm probably about to go be a little yeah, you know what? Let me chill. I ain't about to go be a little nothing. I'm about to just have a good time and enjoy the rest of this drink that I'm having. And yeah. Y'all have a good night. Y'all enjoy your Friday. Please be safe if y'all gonna be drinking or you're gonna be anything. Do not drink and drive. Do not be like Justin Timberlake. Okay? Okay. Good night.